Hello there ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. My name is Prophet and today I will be talking about G2A in this little rant. Okay, first up, let's ask ourselves, what is really G2A? G2A is, how would you say it, the eBay or Amazon of Steam, or of game publishing, or not game publishing, but game resellers. I think, yeah, that's a fair way of saying it. Because basically, G2A, the people are able to upload their own keys or put their own keys out for sale onto this platform. That means that I can go and buy a lot of keys technically for super cheap from sales on other websites and then sell them here for a bit under the normal price on other places and websites. By doing so, people can get really cheap codes, which is all fine. They're also known for really making a lot of deals with tons of streamers right now. They are everywhere and their advertisements are all about the place. But here comes the kind of shady deals that they have been doing. Because a lot of keys over time from G2A has actually been pulled back. Why is that? How come their keys of all are getting pulled back? Well, that's because not all of the keys are obviously gotten legitimate. If you find the brand new game that is all over the place, and suddenly someone sells it for $10 whilst its original price is $60, something's fishy is going on there because it had not yet been on sale, yet it's down by $50. Something's weird, something's fishy going on here. And not everyone asked themselves that. We had the scandal with the Sniper Elite codes, multiple thousand keys getting pulled back. We just recently also had, I don't really recall what game it was, but there were just a lot of G2A codes who got banned. So the players or the people who have bought the keys are really confused and conflicted, like what the hell is going on here? I put money down on the table. Why can I not play the game? And you can't really blame the people because they've just bought keys that they thought were cheap. But apparently they were legal. How can they know? Well, basically, let's just say that if an offer is too good to be true, yeah, it probably is too good. So, how do people really get these kind of cheap codes? Well, say that I go through early access and I just browse through, create a massive mail list and just mail every single public or new game developer saying that I am a YouTuber with multiple thousand subscribers, 30-40,000 subscribers, and I just say, hey, you guys should give me a key and I'll review it on my channel. And then of course I don't have a channel, so I will never do that. But they get all the keys, and there was actually another game developer who made this kind of experiment where they would send out these kind of mails to 75 people and around 40 or something. I don't really recall the exact numbers. Actually replied with a key. So then he sent of course the keys back and said, hey, this was just a test. You should be more careful and actually check, because I just listed a fake YouTube. And that is kind of understandable that they give out the keys so easily, because if you are in that situation, you will end up reacting on it. Because if you are a small-time game developer in the studio and you are about to make a game and you have been spending, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 3 years on it, and suddenly a YouTuber with over 100,000 subscribers, a million maybe, pops in and just says, hey, we're gonna cover your game, give us a key. Of course you're gonna be snapping and screaming, shouting, being like, yeah, this can be our break, this is great. But then what happens is that the keys just goes up on G2A for a lot cheaper than the sell price will be. And that is really sad, actually. The fact that that can actually happen to people is really depressing. And of course, it's all on to the buyer, because you can't blame anyone but the buyer here. Of course, it's terrible that they kind of swindle their way to get keys and to earn some money there, but in the end, the blame falls onto the buyer's discretion. It's too bad if you buy something that's illegitimate. Generally, if I can think that some kind of drugs are legal here, but if I buy them and then I realize, oh shit, it's illegal, and I get busted with it and they just confiscate my drugs, it's like, well, I paid for that, but it's like, yeah, it's illegal, I'm sorry. You should have known it was illegal before you bought it. Of course, a weird analogy there, but nonetheless, it's true. And it's really sad to see so many people getting their keys retracted, and I think G2A will really have to step up. Or at least all of the people that are taking sponsorship deals, brand deals, whatever, with G2A, I sincerely hope that they will really reconsider. Because personally, of course, I'm poor as shit, so I'll probably take all the money I can get. But honestly, if I were a decent-sized streamer, any kind of payment I would get from anyone, sponsorships, always look into it, and I think the streamers do too bad of a job there. Obviously, you can't blame them for wanting extra money or from being the cause to all of these scams. But honestly, if there's a website, if Steam were starting to swindle people left and right, I wouldn't or not swindle them directly, but a lot of swindling will happen on Steam. I would not be the one to be like, yeah, you should go to Steam, that's a great place, even though Steam is not directly doing it. So, honestly, I think G2A will have to do a lot better job on checking the keys. Obviously, it's hard to check the keys without binding them to accounts and all, but they need to step up that to be able to do anything. You do have to kind of rank the different users the way that they do on Amazon, but I don't think that's enough by a country mile. They really need to step up their security and put the consumers first, because that is basically what this business thrives on. That is the reason why Steam is doing well. Okay, that's not true. They don't really put the consumers first. But G2A, when they are fighting against other big companies like Steam, you really need to put the consumers first to be able to survive in this harsh environment that is games and gaming. Because if these things happen more and more, we all know what the gaming community can do when it comes to backlash. So that's it from me, guys. I hope that this sheds some light on my thoughts around G2A, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you all enjoyed.